Hi there, welcome to Lake of the Pines Living with CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone at the beautiful Lake of the Pines community between Auburn and Grass Valley. Today we have a treat for you. Well, actually it's a bit of an experiment, so I hope you can bear with us. We are actually going to drive around the lake today in a golf cart, and we're going to just look at the different parks, but we're also going to look at the walking trail around the lake. The walking trail around the lake is really part of our road system. I'll point that mark out to you in a little bit, but it's a 4-mile walking loop. It is so popular if you're out here in the summer months, maybe 6:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. If we have some warm temperatures, guess what? You will see so many neighbors walking their dogs, walking with their neighbors, walking with their friends, walking with their kids. Some moms running, kids on bicycles, some people running. It's just a delightful extra that we have here at Lake of the Pines. So today we're starting off on Shadow Cove. Shadow Cove is called Park Number 2, and Shadow Cove is a great place for you to park your vehicle. And if you want to get on the walking path, you can drive here in your golf cart or your car and park your vehicle here. There is a bathroom in every one of our parks. And each park has separate, different features. And then what you can do is you can get on the walking trail right here. So we have some walkers right here. Hi. Hey! And we're going to take a peek at Shadow Cove Park right now. Morning! One of the things we do have in every one of our parks is we have pooper bags and a place to drop off those bags in every one of the parks. All of our parks are along the lake frontage. So this is a spot where you will see people fishing. There's a swimming area and a beach here. And the association, besides taking care of this park, always brings in new sand every spring. So we have a nice sandy beach here, a swimming area. Now these picnic tables here, these really nice solid picnic tables, were donated by the women's group called the Firebells, and also donated by the Pinesmen, which is the men's group. And when we make donations from those organizations, we usually include the men and the women's groups to see if they'd like to share in the cost of these items. And all of the things that they do for their fundraising, all of those monies go back to the lake. They stay here at the lake to make the lake a better place. So years ago there were wooden picnic tables here. Now we have the concrete ones that really hold up very well. Have a couple of barbecues. And this is Shadow Cove right in front. This is a 5-mile-an-hour cove. So even though you see the buoys there, you're very welcome to swim outside the buoys in this cove. All of the boats will be driving under 5 miles an hour. Okay, we are about to get into our golf cart, and the experiment begins once we get into our golf cart, because we don't know if this is going to work at all or not, but we don't know unless you try it, right? So at Shadow Park, we have 2 special features, and those are 2 horseshoe pits that are found here at this park. That's what's unique about Shadow Cove Park. So this is my trusty golf cart. It's what we call a four-seater. It's an older version. I bought it used. And one of the things is it's always fun to have a four-seater golf cart here, even though there might be one or two of you, but when your family visits, they can get into the back seat. And the other feature that's really nice is to have a cover over the back seat so these folks are not always in the sun when you're driving around. You said, "Here we go," so I thought you were ready. So this white line right here, you can see the walker on the pavement. And that white line shows this is part of our walking trail. We are a 25-mile-per-hour community. Because we have so many active people here sharing the roads, we have golf carts, baby buggies, bicycles, walkers, runners. One of the things you'll notice is that every house at Lake of the Pines is different from the house next door. And that was part of our apples and oranges that we talked about last show. So the homes on this side of Lakeshore North that we are filming for you are homes that are on the lake. Homes on the left-hand side of the road on Lakeshore North are homes on the golf course. So when you get an average of price per square foot at Lake of the Pines, it doesn't mean anything, really, because each location has different value. Hi. So our next location is Sandy Point Beach, which is park number 3. Hi. Sandy Point Beach is a lovely location because of the position of the sun. The sun is going to set this way, and you are going to get the most beautiful sunsets from this beach. In fact, we have a number of local photographers who have captured these gorgeous red and orange, pink sunsets right here from Sandy Point Beach. So once again, we have a lot of sand here, brought in by the association. And what's cool about this particular park is that we have a great kids playground. Sometimes when I'm running here on Saturday or Sunday mornings early, I'll see family members coming out and putting tablecloths on these concrete picnic tables, putting up their balloons, and getting ready for a family party. There's no cost for that because these parks are part of what we pay for as part of our HOA fees. Our HOA fees are $248 a month, and that covers all of the parks, the roads, road maintenance. Also, it covers our security. We are in a gated community, so we have security 24/7. We do have a clubhouse and a sports lounge, and all of those facilities are maintained from our HOA fees. We have a dog park, which we're not going to visit today. We'll save that for a later date. And I'll bring my dog, and we can have a dog party. And Leanne can bring her dog, and we can show you the dog park. Well, we do have a dog park, and it does have a swimming area because it's on Huck Finn Pond. So that's an idea for a later date.
Angie Steinmetz is watching.
Hi, Angie. Welcome. So you can see why this is called Sandy Point, because there is a point and there's plenty of sand. So we are at Sandy Point Beach. Now, one of the things that we have added to our parks is kayak and stand-up paddleboard and canoe storage. So these places right here, you see the colorful boats. Those places are rented per year by people who don't live on the lake, who would like to not have to carry their boats back and forth on their trailer in the back of their pickup truck. And so they get a slip right here. They rent it per year, and there's a lock that they keep their boats on. Okay, we're going to head on out and continue our tour around the lake. We've probably gone half a mile from Shadow Cove Beach to Sandy Point Beach. We have new bathrooms that we've just built here a while ago. And what's nice about the bathrooms is if you have a baby buggy, and you need to bring your baby buggy into the bathroom with you, if you need to stop, there's actually enough room for a baby buggy or a wheelchair or a mom with a group of kids in a bathroom at one time. So that is a nice addition to have the larger bathrooms. Okay, we're going to say hi to the ladies as we pass by. They're socially distancing and meeting together. I think they're having lunch together. Ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi! We're doing our video. We've got the pooper bags again at each park. You can see the golf course there. We have a drinking fountain and also a drinking fountain for the dogs.
Grab my stick.
Oh, sorry. So now we're on Torrey Pines. So we've gone up Lakeshore North and made a right-hand turn on Torrey Pines. And in just a little bit, we'll be making a right-hand turn on Lakeshore South. You might see a few garbage cans out. Today's Thursday, and Friday morning, our garbage pickup and recycling pickup happens. So some people are ahead of the game by having their garbage out early. Hi, Ann. So here's our right-hand turn on Lakeshore South. This next park is Park 4. This is our boat launch park, and it also is where there's a playground, barbecues, tables, bathroom, pooper bags. And we're on South Shore Park, which is just called Park 4. And this is where you get the across the lake views also. And very ample parking for folks who have trucks and trailers. Nice long parking slots. Got some kayak storage, swimming hole. This is one of the prettier parks. Well, they're all pretty, but this one is one that I really enjoy. Got some swimmers here. How's the water?
Cold.
It's cold. It's gotten cold from our evenings. It's cooled down in the evening. So in just a little bit, you might see a sandy beach way, way out there, and that sandy beach is the main beach that we've looked at before. And you hear those pops? Those are acorns underneath my tires. The acorns are dropping. We're already into fall. First day of October, in fact.
Always working on the parks here.
Yes, we're always working on our parks, fine-tuning them. And some people are just starting to put up their Halloween decorations. Hi, Maureen. We're doing our video, and we knew that you needed to be in it. Okay. So once again, the homes that we're looking at on the right-hand side of Lakeshore South, of course, are on the lake shore. So we have lakefronts on the right. On the left, we have golf course homes and some homes that back up to other homes. So now we have pretty soon just walked about 1.5 miles of the 4-mile loop. And this is one of my dog's favorite spots. We usually stop here where she can go into the water and get a drink. Of course, she's on leash at the time, and we make sure we're not bothering anybody else. And this is called Green Valley Park, which is Park 5. This is a sweet park. It also is a great location, like Sandy Point Beach and Shadow, to launch your stand-up paddle boards, to go into the water with your kayaks or your canoes. Now, we don't have any water skiers out right now. The water is like glass. What a beautiful time to be out on your stand-up paddle board. Again, we have some kayak storage. Extra parking for golf carts. You can see the smaller parking slips for golf carts. And this is the bathroom in Park 5 that is going to be rebuilt. Just like Sandy Point Beach, that is a wintertime job that the association is going to be doing. Okay, so we're back on Lakeshore South. And we're going to go over to the dam. That's what's next, the dam.
They're turning the trees.
Now, you can see these homes are farther down on a private road. So you can just extend that private road and pass the house and keep on going. And topography-wise, you are going into the water, down a hill, and if you have a downhill slope to the water, of course, you're going to have deep water. When we were on Lakeshore North, for many of those homes, the properties were level. And so when you have a level lot, then you're going to have more shallow water. So they both have different advantages. So we're about at 2 miles right now of the 4-mile loop. There's Clive. And you can see even here, granted it is noontime, there's not a lot of traffic at Lake of the Pines. So being out here in your golf cart or walking the side of the road or running, you're going to not have a lot of cars to be concerned about. This area is a spillway. And sometimes it's labeled as a park, but it's really not a park that anybody uses. The spillway is really important because it keeps the level of the lake consistent. So when we have our heavy rains, boy, is that spillway just flowing. And we have a big project coming up on this house. They're planting their hillside and putting in a new driveway. Big project. So this is the place where everybody gets a little perplexed. because this is the road to the dam. This path right here is only open to golf carts, walkers, runners, boats. I mean bikes. And so this is the way to get off of Lakeshore South, take the dam path, and go up to Lakeshore North. This is a bit of a shortcut. And here we see our beautiful clubhouse and the marina. Imagine stopping here in the morning, no matter what time of year, and having a seat here, catching up with your messages from the night before, or you sit and not overlook the lake and you sit in this bench right here and you look toward the sunset. And that's our golf course on the other side. And this is where our fireworks come. Hi there. Hey, puppy. And this is where we launch our fireworks right off the dam over the lake. Okay, so this is the big hill. And when I'm running this path, I have a stopping rock. I'll show you where it is. I'm going uphill, I'm going uphill, I'm going uphill, and just right here is my stopping rock. And you can walk up this hill, and I guarantee you will feel your muscles being stretched and worked out. Or you can walk around the lake the opposite direction, and guess what? You don't have to do the damn hill. You can go down the damn hill. But if you do go up the hill, you get to say, damn hill. So once again, we're on Lakeshore North. We're going to zoom past the clubhouse and Hazel Park because we want to do the whole loop in the next 3 minutes that we have left to cover our 4 miles. So I would say after coming up the damn hill, you're about 2.5 miles, 2 3/4 miles. And it's fun running down this hill, let me tell you. Pick up a little speed here. Oh, and we're just going to zoom by because of time. This is Sun Terrace Park. It's Park 5. And it is a pretty view of the marina. It's a smaller park like Park 5. This is Park 7, excuse me. We're running past or walking past, driving past 2 of our 4 tennis courts. The marina is over to the right, as is our clubhouse. And there's a nice shot of the clubhouse. We have walked around the clubhouse on previous videos, so we're going to skip that today again. And here's some more of our tennis courts. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. Now, I'm not a golfer, but you don't have to be a golfer to want to own a golf cart. It is so much more fun to drive around the community. Hey, and on Saturday mornings, there's a whole bunch of people who get in their golf carts and drive around and go to everybody's garage sales. That's a lot of fun. So we're just gonna zoom past Hazel Pond, which is in the process of being renovated. Remember, this is the park that we talked about where the pond is going to be drained. The design of this Hazel Pond we discussed in one of our shows. We're going to have soccer fields, permanent pickleball courts, basketball courts, a dock for launching small boats. So that's in the works, and we're looking forward to sharing that with you in the spring. So now we're at about 3.5 miles, and we're just coming to Shadow Park. This is a nice hill to walk down. Now, if you don't like to do hills, you can do all of that Lakeshore North that we started off with our video today. You can go out where it's flat, turn around, and come back where it's flat, and come back to your car that you parked at Shadow Park. And here we are, just 31 minutes, but pretty close. And here we are to our original spot, Shadow Cove Park, park number 2 of the 7 parks that we have at Lake of the Pines for you. And here's our car that we're ready to get back into. So I'd like to thank you so much. I'd like to thank you so much for being part of our golf cart tour or our walk around Lake of the Pines. It's a 4-mile, I'm being distracted here by people waving. It's a 4-mile course, as you know. We've got bathrooms at every park. We have places for you to turn around, places to get water. It's just a lovely walking path with lots of variety and lots of great neighbors to say hi to. So thank you for joining us today. I'm CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone at Lake of the Pines. And if you have any questions, call CJ at 530-906-4715. See you next week.